Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, last weekend I took a trip along with my wife and daughter to Anchorage just to have a short getaway for a few days. And one of the places that we visited was the Alaska Zoo. So I thought I'd share our trip because it was a lot of fun. We also made a stop at Cabela's, and wait till you see that video because I got in all sorts of trouble shopping their Black Friday sales. You know, when my wife first brought up that we should take a few days off in Anchorage, I was like, what are we going to do in Anchorage? And she said, well, we can go and visit the Alaska Zoo. And I thought to myself, who in the world visits the Alaska Zoo, or any zoo for that matter, in the wintertime? Well, we did, and it was great. There were no crowds, the staff was super friendly. So get yourself a coffee, ladies and gentlemen, and get your little ones, because this is going to be a lot of fun. We saw a moose, actually a mother moose with its baby, and the scenery was awesome. We stayed at the Marriott in downtown Anchorage, and it had a pretty nice view during the evening. And get this, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know that hotels had 13th floors. I always thought that they skipped the 13th and went right to 14th. But we actually ended up getting a room on the 13th floor. But at least it was not on Friday the 13th when we visited. On our way to the zoo, we stopped to get some gasoline, and I thought I'd show you the price because I always thought that in Anchorage the price of gasoline was less than up here in Fairbanks, but as you can see, it's not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they just told us that the polar bears just came out, which is pretty awesome because their cage is towards the front of this zoo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like I may have lied to you. This is where the polar bear is supposed to be. And as you can see, oh, there it is. Here it is. Look at this. Oh, look at that big guy. Oh my goodness. Is it a she? Oh, she's well fed. Well, I guess I didn't lie to you. Is that awesome or what? Ladies and gentlemen, get your kids and come back and restart the video. That way your kids can watch this stuff. I've never been here before, so it's going to be an experience for me as well. And here we have a couple of awesome alpacas. Look at those guys. They look like best friends. Oh, that is so cool. Do you all want to hear a story? So I just discovered something that I've never known about my entire life. And it is called, I believe I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but I want to tell you anyways. It's called a brevet. A brevet. It's like a coffee. It's like a latte, but instead of using milk, they use cream or half and half. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love with brevets. I've had one like 4 days in a row now. And if they have them here, I'm going to have one here. And they do have the brevet. Look at this. This is how you say brevet. I would have never come to this zoo if it wasn't for my family. I am a very boring person, and there's a point to what I'm going to get at here really soon. But only because there are things that you wouldn't do by yourself because you find them boring, you know, things like that, doesn't mean that the experience is not going to be a great one when you do it with your family. So don't steal that time and experience away from yourselves and your family just because you think something may be boring, right? Because when you do it with your family, it all changes, right? Let me go out there and I need to show you what this brevet looks like because it's delicious. So there's no sugar or nothing in this, ladies and gentlemen. This is just like a latte, and I had them put an extra shot of espresso in this, but this is like a latte, but instead of using milk, they use half and half, so it's a lot more creamy. You see how much more creamy it is than a regular latte? And it is delicious. We're actually buying a couple of bags of coffee here that are from the Philippines, and we're going to give them away during our Christmas bash giveaway. We are back on the trail, ladies and gentlemen, with coffee in hand. That was actually a very nice little respite to find that coffee shop being open this time of year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part that has like black bear, but this is the winter and they're probably hibernating, but we're gonna go check just to make sure that we don't miss it in case they are out. And as we were told on the sign, they're more than likely taking their winter nap because you don't even see any snow really being disturbed around here. That's freshly disturbed. But I think that that looks like it may be their den right there. Oh my goodness. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I wish that this darn cage wasn't taking away from it the way that it is. Look at how pretty that guy is. It kills me to have to see him in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I was just telling my wife and my daughter, I think it should be against the law to keep you know, the bald eagle in captivity because it represents freedom, right? But she told me that, and it sounds like there's validity to this statement, that a lot of the animals that are locked in a zoo, it's because they would not be able to survive in the wild. So they are kept here in order to educate, you know, the masses and to keep them alive. So I think that's a good thing. This is the great horned owl, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, there she is. She or he, I don't know how to tell. Oh, look at that. That's a cool little guy. He's like, leave me alone, please. I was taking a nap before you rude people came along. Bye, great horned owl. And here you can see the different types of, I guess you can call them wild canines that live here in Alaska. I think we woke up the bear. These guys look kind of small though. Look at them. I guess they were pooping. I guess they have to come out and poop even in the middle of the winter. And the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, those two little bear over there, if you can see them, don't have a mother is because this is an orphaned club facility. If it wasn't for my wife, I'd miss all of this stuff because she's the one that pointed that out. Or an orphaned cub facility, not club. The best of friends, a donkey and two turkeys getting some very well-deserved tanning or heat lamping. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do these guys look like turkeys or vultures? I have no idea. My wife told me they might be vultures because of the color, but we're not close enough to really look. I thought vultures had long necks. You let us know in the comments down below. What are those? There's no sign here telling us what they are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a grizzly bear, and he is in the infirmary, meaning that he's sickly, and he's here recovering from whatever illness he may have. And it looks like just a little guy. It's just a little guy that's probably orphaned, and they put it in here to recover. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a red-tailed hawk. And believe it or not, she's been here since 2004. They rescued her and she had a permanent wing injury, according to this sign here. So she's been here almost 20 years. They've got a raven in a cage in a state that has raven everywhere. And let me see, look, there's other raven that come to visit this guy right here and talk to it. There's another one up there, if you can see it. And there was another one that just flew away. But again, the reason that this raven is here is because it came to this facility because it had a permanent wing injury. So it's either let it die in the wild or let it live and entertain / educate people. Look at this. This raven was born in 2003 in the wild and came to the zoo in the same year from a bird TLC. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been looking for this wolf's den for a while now. and I'm trying to explain to my daughter why there are no footprints in the wolf's den. Do any of you see footprints in the wolf's habitat? I'm trying to explain to my daughter, and she's arguing with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to explain to my daughter that the reason there's no footprints in the wolf's habitat is because wolves don't have feet. And guess what that means? It is the end of this short journey in the Alaska Zoo, Anchorage, Alaska. I'm not even sure if I'm going to include the other stuff we're going to do today on this video. Depending on how long this one is, will depend on whether I include all that stuff or make a different video on the other things that we've got planned to do today. Other than that, I hope that if this is the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in. God bless every one of you. Get out there and make some memories. God bless America. I'm Alaska Prepper. I am out. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the exit leads into what? A gift shop. Should have known. Just a second, I got some coin donations. See if these $50 will work. Will that go in there? It won't fit? Here, I got a penny and a quarter.
That's pretty good. Huh?
Whoa, the penny is catching up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a small gift shop at the end of the zoo. Took a little video of it so that you can check it out. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Other than that, have a great day. Again, God bless you again, and God bless America.